Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's vlog. I know you can tell by the title of this video what you are about to see, and I'm excited to share this with you. So many people have been asking for the tour of our new home, and I cannot wait to take you through. But let me start by saying that we moved in about a month and a half ago, and time has been completely flying. It's crazy. And so have I. I'm actually traveling right now. And my schedule has been insanely busy. So we are making progress on our home renovation little by little. I really want so badly to spend all of my time working on the house, but I have tons of other commitments. Stay tuned. We're going to be sharing with you some of those other trips we've been doing, both professionally and personally. So much fun. But also, we have the fortunate opportunity to live in our other home while we are renovating this one and getting it ready, although it's slow going. So from the tour, you will notice that we only have a little bit of furniture in the house. We sold most of our furniture from our home in Maryland, and we kept some of the pieces that we love that are meaningful to us and that were like family heirlooms, that kind of thing. I'll share those with you as we go through the video so you know what I'm talking about. But for the most part, the house is empty until we complete some of the larger projects. We will show you some of those larger projects at the end of the video that we've started to do. So without further ado, let's take our house tour. We love the double door entryway and the beautiful custom leaded glass. I'm sure the previous homeowner was very proud of these doors, and I can see why. However, Mike and I think we might replace them in phase 2 of the renovations, or maybe just paint them a different color. Stay tuned on what we decide to do on that. One of the things we loved about the house is the amount of space and the tall ceilings. You enter right into a shared space that has great views of the pool and the lanai. Straight ahead is the living room area, and as you turn to the left, you make your way into the dining room. The house is very well built and includes so many custom details that really give it character. It was built in 2002, the same year which Brennan was born, and has been maintained very well, as has Brennan. By the time I filmed this video, we had already started painting the walls, which you will see in a minute. We would also eventually like to replace all of the flooring. But just off of the living room is the master suite with a fancy double door entry. I'm not sure what we will do with this space. There are so many great possibilities, but for now, I really like this cabinet and mirror that was outside our bathroom in Maryland. The master bath has dual vanities, a walk-in shower, and soaking tub. It's quite spacious and functional. I have grandiose plans in here, like a freestanding tub, changing our tile and vanities, and updating the shower. But this will probably take a back seat to the renovations we have planned for the common areas. And then leading back into our master bedroom, it's quite beautiful. We love this room. We moved our bedroom suite from back home, and it fits perfectly in here. We have the bed and the headboard, the 2 side tables that I renovated when we were in Maryland, and those lamps. I just love those lamps. I'm so happy with the way they look in here. We still need to juice up the room a bit, but I think the main things that we will do in here is window treatments, new lighting, and paint. This door then leads to our closet. And on the right-hand side, we also have a linen closet, and then back out through the area into our common area. Okay, the lighting that was left for us is not quite our taste, so we will be updating all of the lighting, like this extremely large chandelier in the dining room. What do you guys think? Should we keep it or change it? Also, a bone of contention among our family is whether to keep or remove these pass-through cabinets. Do you guys have any thoughts on that? They're very functional, but they seem to block the view, I think, of the kitchen and of the archway. I'm not sure. The kids think we should remove it. Mike and I tend to think we should keep it. So I think we're going to live with it for a bit to determine whether or not it's something that we'd like to keep or maybe even just sort of reconfigure. One thing most of us agree on is removing this half wall to open up the archway into the family room and kitchen area. We have a great nook and what was marketed as an aquarium window that has a direct view of the lanai and the pool area. Then as you lead into the kitchen, it's also something we have gone back and forth on as to what to do with the kitchen. Hi, Mike. He's doing a little ballet dance there. I believe we will keep the cabinets the way they are, both in the location and in the finish. The countertops, the tile, the backsplash, and the lighting are definitely on the chopping block, as is the refrigerator, because Mike would like to have a counter depth refrigerator, and the stove, I would like to have a gas stove. I love cooking with gas. So we think we'll keep the desk area for now, but off to the right is the full laundry room as we pass the pantry on the left, and then as we make the turn around the last back part of the house is Katie's suite. She definitely has plans for her bathroom, although she wants to try to keep the wallpaper and keep the colors. She loves those colors. She wants to do sort of a vintage kind of turn of the century type bathroom in here, mixed with modern boho. So most of the pieces in here are vintage. One of them is the rocking chair was my grandmother's, the bed was my great-grandmother's, but I did buy that mirror at I think a thrift store. I love it so much. But anyway, this is the only bedroom that has all of the furniture in, but we still need to zhuzh it up, take out the wallpaper, do some painting, change the lighting, all of that stuff. Anywho, you'll notice too that, see that old yellowy thing up there? That's the old smoke detector. Like replacing things like that have been yellowed or old, or even some of the air vents in the ceiling that are just old and outdated. We've started to do some of that. You might see some holes in the ceiling where we've also taken out some of the speakers that were connected to the sound system that doesn't really work anymore. All right, so making our way into the family room is one of my favorite rooms. We've stood our TV up there because it's too big to put way up on top. I've also started painting. You can see the color that I'm doing. It is called Dover, and it is a Sherwin-Williams color. So all of our walls will be Dover. Making our way back behind the family room area is, let's see, we're going in here first, the office. We played euchre to decide whose office it is, and I won. So it's not Mike's office anymore, it's my office, but I will share my space with him. I'm happy to do that. Those built-ins came with the place. So again, trying to decide whether to keep those, paint those, move those, not quite sure. This is Ryan's bathroom, which we will also call the pool bathroom. Oh, and by the way, when Brennan comes to stay with us, we'll probably have like a Murphy bed or something in the office so he can have his own little space there. So, well, I will say that this is Brennan and Ryan's bathroom and the pool bathroom. So we're gonna take off the wallpaper and make that a little bit nicer. As we make our way into what is Ryan's bedroom, he continuously says to me, "Mom, Katie's bedroom's bigger." And then I had to actually take out the measuring tape and measure it for him and show him that his room is the same exact size as Katie's room. So we're gonna take the bed from the other house and bring that over for him and his desk and all that stuff and put together his room once we move permanently into the house. Making our way outside of the desk. This is my favorite area of the whole house. I'm so excited about this. We're gonna call this the Cove, just like we called the Cove up north, was like sort of the cozy area outside. We did bring that couch down from up north. This is our first ever pool. Oh my gosh, and if you look back, you'll see we do have an outside kitchen, which Mike and Brennan and Ryan are very excited about, as am I. But this right here is the pièce de la résistance. This is the outside bar. It is 12 feet long. We can fit 6 people, bellied up to the bar, just talking and laughing and having a good time. This space right there is where we're gonna put our dining table and chairs. And our lanai overlooks the golf course, which is beautiful. And with our pool, everything is in working order, which is really good. We do think though that we're going to resurface it, potentially retile it, maybe even fill in those planters so we have more seating area, I'm not sure. But one of the things we love is how open it is and all those windows and doors that open up to the outside space. Hey, you can see my hanging chair there, one of my favorite things. All right, so that's the tour so far. Well, the first thing we started to do after we cleaned up a bit was to start to paint. So I am definitely the painter. I am a little bit more patient and detailed than my loving husband, who takes care of all the electrical, plumbing, all of that type of work. Oh, shoot. Mike, oh, jeez. Making me nervous. She's gonna fall out of the ceiling.
Okay, the inaugural hot tub is on. It's playing.
Talk to me.
How is it?
First time the Donnelly family has ever owned one of these bad boys. His dad didn't want to put it on in the other house, but this one came with the house. And we finally turned it on.
And it's nice and warm and a lot of bubbles.
perfect.
Great. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you. Very exciting. This is very exciting.
Okay, this is the before in the family room. So there's the kitchen right there. And Jill said, don't destroy this built-in until we take some video of it so we get a good before and after. So that's what we're doing now. Here they are. They're pretty nicely built, but they just don't fit in this space. So we're gonna destroy, actually remove those shelves and make that whole wall a really nice piece of the family room. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's give it a run. There's my crowbar. Here we go.
We're going to demolish this wall. So if you can see, this is a half wall right here. And it, in our opinion, it impedes this arch and the view and the flow from the front of the house into the main living area. So Katie and Mike are gonna demolish this wall today. They already took care of power and they turned the power off to here. Good job, Mike. What are you gonna use? Your bare hands?
Well, the key here is not to create too much dust. That's what we're trying not to do. So,
Oh, okay.
not bleed, number one.
Yes.
That's a success. And then not create too much dust, so we'll try to dismantle it instead of hacking.
Oh, okay. But Katie wants to use a hammer, I'm sure of it. Some type of sledgehammer.
Have it on film.
Okay, and a crowbar.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, say goodbye to the half wall. This is very exciting. Are you ready, Kate?
Here you go.
What?
So these two,
They come out.
right there and right there. Okay.
This side.
Good. Yep.
How is it going?
Look.
Oh, oh, there it is. Oh, should we frame that and hang it up?
No one's bleeding yet.
Oh, that's good news.
Okay.
All right, you guys look like you're doing a yeoman's work here.
Yeah.
It's a little messy, but not too messy.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do this. It looks like they did this, like, this looks like how I would do it, how I would do it. It's a little silly in here. It's just a lot going on.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It definitely wasn't going anywhere.
No, if someone told me to make a box, this is how I would.
You would have done it.
Good.
Oh, jeez.
Good.
Challenge, thank you very much. Oh. Wow, Katie, good job.
Mom, killing machine.
Yes, you are. Good job, babe. We don't need no stinking guy.
A man guy. Like, we don't need a guy to come and do this for us when I have a crowbar in my hand and I'm unstoppable.
You are Katie. You are Katie Donnelly. Nice work.
Thoroughly disassembled that wall.
Yes, she did. Good job, Kate.
With my, what's it called? What's it called?
Grit,
When
brawn.
No, when you're someone under a supervisor.
Oh,
Apprentice.
you're a mentor. No, you're apprentice.
Yeah, I did it with my apprentice dad.
I think you're the apprentice.
Huh?
I think you're the
No, I'm
apprentice.
the supervisor.
Oh,
That's my apprentice.
got it. Yeah, I think that was the right call, you guys. Look at how much it opens up. Pardon me, I'm eating a macaroon. Look how much it opens up that space. I mean, that's what it was supposed to be, huh?
Hey, whenever you're doing that, if you can think of it as disassembling instead of demolishing,
Right.
then it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Right? It's a lot,
We might have had
All right, you guys.
cracks,
We are making huge progress. I really think that's the end of the demolishing that we're doing in the house because Mike disassembled that over there, and then this, and then that's it. Now we're just building it back up. I mean, we might demolish the floor and then replace the floor, but I think that's pretty much it. Now we'll just build it back up. Yay! All right, you guys, thanks for watching our home tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned as we do more home renovations and buy furniture. You just saw a sneak peek in there of some furniture that we have that you'll see in a future video. But we are in the midst right now of ordering tile and couches and that kind of stuff. So I am totally looking forward to hearing what you guys, your opinions, what you think of the house and what you would do and wouldn't do. You agree with us or not? And I'm excited to take you on the journey with us. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below what made you happy today. What made me happy today is working on the house. I absolutely love it. So much fun, and especially having the kids involved. Also comment down below anything you think about the house. Give us suggestions, ideas, opinions, all that stuff. We love to hear it. So stay tuned, like I say, for more home renovation videos coming up. See you guys later. Bye.